Bane broke Batman's back, the one thing no villain had ever done, but that single moment became a curse that would haunt him for decades. Therefore, when we find him years later, he's not a conqueror sitting on a throne. He's a washed-up wrestler in Mexico, performing the same move every single night on actors dressed as Batman, while a giant newspaper clipping of his greatest victory hangs above his fireplace like a tombstone for a man who peaked too early. And so, when a boy breaks into his home holding a vial of venom, the drug that made him a monster, the drug he's been clean from for years, Bane doesn't take it, he throws it into the flames. The boy reveals something that changes everything. Someone is manufacturing venom again. Therefore, Bane forces the kid to lead him to the source because here's what nobody knows. Bane and Batman once formed an impossible alliance to destroy every last drop of venom on Earth. Two enemies united by the same addiction because yes, Bruce Wayne was a venom addict too. He took the same poison after failing to save a little girl and nearly lost himself to it. So, the two men who should have killed each other instead spent years hunting down every lab, every dealer, every vial, with one agreement. When the venom was gone, they'd have their final fight. But that fight never happened. And now, Bane is driving through the night telling the boy these stories, explaining why he's doing this, to honor what Batman started, until they arrive at the facility and guards capture them both. Because the boy was bait. The whole thing was a trap. And then, Bane discovers who is behind it all. Dr. Porter, the man who invented venom, now dying and desperate to pass his legacy to the only man worthy of it. So, Porter offers Bane the ultimate upgrade, a new venom that would make him unstoppable. And when Bane refuses, Porter breaks his back the same way Bane once broke Batman's. Therefore, as Bane lies paralyzed watching Porter prepare to inject the boy with venom instead, something impossible happens. Bane stands up, spine screaming, body failing, and he rescues the boy and burns the entire facility to the ground with Porter inside, which means he wakes up in a hospital being called a hero on the news. But then, Bruce Wayne walks in, not to congratulate him, but to check on his old enemy. So, Bane finally confesses the truth. Nothing has ever fulfilled him since that one day he broke the bat. He's been chasing that high his entire life, and he's ready to die. Therefore, he asks Bruce for their promised final fight, a warrior's death. But Bruce refuses, saying, "I know how one bad day can shape your entire life, so I'm challenging you to find a reason to live a new day." And so, Bane does exactly that. He takes the boy under his wing, sells everything he owns, and burns that newspaper clipping of him breaking Batman, because the man who defined himself by one moment of destruction finally chose to build something instead.